nincompoopery.
Nincompoops in the news.
That's right. It is high time that we went over to the nincompoops of the world, as if we weren't already engaging in certain levels of nincompoopery on the show. I mean, we could just pick each other today, I feel like. But we will pick the nincompoops, and you pick the winner. And on these Wednesdays, Cameron Smith gets to join in. You want to go first?
No.
Or are you still... Yeah,
I got to search Florida Man.
So you do that. Don't do the 87-year-old guy, because if you do the 86, I did him yesterday. So don't do him. If you get him, don't do him.
I'm not into older men.
Well, I mean, he was into some cooler conditions in his home, because he got arrested for he pushed his wife into the wall.
Pushed his wife right up against the wall.
Because of the air conditioner.
She touched that thermostat.
You can't touch the AC. Not on his watch. What?
That's funny.
What?
Sorry.
I mean, and they lived together since 1971, and now he's out. I don't know why. But I'm going to let Chris Webber go first.
All right, I'm going to win it today. Got a good feeling about this. A man was busted for starting a fire that damaged 3 Staten Island homes and threatened the life of an elderly woman just a couple weeks ago. When police investigated, the man says, "I started the fire. I was in the backyard at my house, and I lit 2 sex toys on fire." That was from Harry Torres, the 37-year-old who was responsible for the fire.
What?
The fire, which authorities called suspicious, started around 3 in the afternoon at a home on North Berger Avenue and quickly spread to 2 neighboring buildings, which were then extensively damaged, according to FDNY officials. This was a heavy, deep-seated fire that necessitated the use of 3 alarms, says FDNY Borough Commander Deputy Assistant Chief David Sims. A woman in her 80s who lived in one of the houses that caught fire was forced to flee after the blaze reached her home. According to her child, she had lived there since 1987.
Mama ran away.
Fortunately, there were no injuries reported in the fire, which also damaged 2 vehicles. It didn't damage them. It pretty much burned them to the ground, according to the photos I'm seeing. It was not immediately clear how or why Torres set fire to the sex toys, which included a, quote, rubber vagina, according to a police source.
Of course it does.
He's charged with arson and reckless endangerment, according to the FDNY.
And this was on Berger Street.
Yeah. North Berger Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
North Berger.
Yeah.
Is that B-U?
B-U-R-G-H-E-R.
Oh, well, not spelled the same.
Harry Torres.
It's pretty good. You all right, Weaver?
I'm going to be all right.
A rubber what?
A rubber vagina.
No, I didn't mean to encourage that.
Yes, you did.
Oh.
I mean, he set it on fire.
Set it on fire. We don't know why.
Well,
but he said, "I started the fire."
I like how...
I got a joke in here that I seriously think would get me to the principal's office.
Oh.
I don't know why,
I mean, have you ever smelled a rubber tire on fire?
Oh.
That's all. Have y'all ever smelled a rubber tire on fire?
Didn't who was it that did the song? Looking for some hot stuff, baby.
That's Donna Summer.
Donna Summer, yeah. I don't know, that comes to mind whenever I hear that story.
Goodness. And the guy's name was Harry Torres.
Harry Torres.
You know, somewhere there's a listener out there thinking like, all right.
I can't talk to you while you're holding a champagne flute in your hand, taking sips from it. Whew. Cameron, you want to go?
Yeah, I don't really have an article. It's just one of the best headlines in a while related to Florida Man. And, you know, it is from what I would refer to as a liberal rag. Mother Jones is not known for its conservative perspectives, but the Florida Man headline of nincompoops in the news is Florida Man loses Canadian election. Referring to the President of the United States.
What?
And that is, I mean, hats off to Mother Jones. That's freaking brilliant.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. I like the fact that that Trump. You hear what Trump said about it?
Yeah, I saw his comments. He's like, "Well, you know, I got involved, and look what happened." And I'm like, "But that's like bad, right? You wanted the conservative to win, right?"
No, that was his line. He said he did not want the conservative to win ultimately because he felt like that it would be easier to negotiate with the liberal and get a better deal.
I don't get it. But Florida man loses Canadian election. Okay.
Today, I'm going to go ahead and go, and I'll let Ken Weaver take up the rear here. Today is National Spank Out Day.
Pardon me?
What?
Again?
You heard me.
Oh, no, not that one.
Today is National Spank Out Day, and I expect all of you to celebrate. What is National Spank Out Day, you may ask?
Yeah, everyone's asking.
It is observed every April 30th each year. Its objective is to promote
Here we go.
nonviolent disciplining of children around the world. Dodged a bullet on that
took
one.
a turn.
I was getting ready to say.
Communities that observe National Spank Out Day raise awareness about the drawbacks of corporal punishment and the drastic impact it can have on children who are often on the receiving end of the spankings. They also train parents in alternative disciplinary practices that do not involve hitting or spanking. Corporal punishment intended to, cause the receiver pain. National Spank Out Day has been going on since 1998. And as public awareness continued to grow, the Center for Effective Discipline, or CED, created National Spank Out Day. I'm telling this story solely because I thought National Spank Out Day was something very different.
Yeah, I thought it'd be something old Harry Torres took part in over on Burger Street.
Oh, wow.
This is Harry Torres at Burger Street. I got a fire.
Mama ran away.
What's on fire? Well,
It's funny you should ask.
Ken Weaver.
All right. This happened.
I don't know.
I don't know if I can get through this, man. That Chris's story and
I don't know what
everything since it is just it's ruined.
I don't know what a Torres is, but his is hairy.
All right, here we go, boys. This happened in Ohio. Michigan couple arrested Monday evening. Logan County Sheriff deputies and Bellefontaine police responded to the area close to Bellefontaine Middle School on reports that a woman was naked in a ditch and a man was yelling at her. Officials found a car in the Bellefontaine Middle School parking lot and spoke with the driver, 42-year-old Stephen Raper. He showed several signs of intoxication. He admitted to deputies that he had recently had 2 beers. Couldn't explain why his wife was in the ditch naked.
Lightweight.
He refused a field sobriety test and was arrested anyway. And he was transported to the Logan County Jail, where he was lodged for having physical control of a vehicle while under the influence. Meanwhile, his wife, who was naked in the ditch, was simply arrested for public intoxication and lodged in the Logan County Jail. I got to figure out what, I've lived in a lot of different areas. I've heard it incarcerated, booked,
Lodged.
But in lodged?
I've never heard it lodged.
He was lodged.
But from now on, whenever Ken Weaver reports on somebody being arrested in Nashville, it will be lodged.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm not trying to be dismissive of Ken's excellent nincompoop story, but Sally just wrote in and said, what's his Torres? I bet Harry Torres's parents didn't spank him, so he spanked himself. That's nincompoops.
Just give it to Chris. He won this.
That's nincompoops in the news.